Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of softball. The Lady Eagles, who moved to 14-4 and 4-2 in conference after losing the Leo Wednesday, are going up against the 14-7 Central Noble Lady Cougars. Last year, the Lady Eagles and Lady Cougars did not face off, and Columbia City is looking to finish out on top today to better their record to 15-4 after tonight. So, taking a look at the weather, it is 78 degrees and mostly cloudy out here. 8-mile-per-hour winds directed east-southeast, and 62% humidity. Just a warm day, good warm day for softball, and there is rain possible tonight as forecast calls for scattered showers and thunderstorms this evening. Let's hope it holds off until the end of the game. Taking a look at the coaches. Head coach Dan Wagold and assistant coaches Terry Smith, Kim Lickey, Crystal Line, Brent Lickey, Sean Lickey, and Alexis Waldeck. Those are the Columbia City coaches. The Central Noble coaches are David Pearson, head coach David Pearson, assistant coaches Jeremy Swank, Cheyenne Wormcastle, and Mallory Pearson. Now taking a look at both teams' starting lineups. The away starting lineup is leading off number 21, Avery Dieter. Then number 24, Kiera Bolden. Number 3, Kennedy Weiss. Number 2, Grace Swank. Number 11, Kylie Egolf. Number 14, Kendall Pease. Number 9, Abby Heil. Number 20, Hattie Heil. Number 12, Kenzie Kimmel. And number 8, Mara England. Columbia City's lineup is leading off number 2, Casey Snyder, number 14, Hannah Lickey, number 19, Emma Hiss, number 28, Bethany Hazelby, number 12, Haley
Pitcher, number 28, Bethany Hazelby.
Kaylin Leisure, number 15, Maddie Brady, number 9, Monroe Hyde, and number 3, Molly Brady. So taking a look at some of the stat comparisons between the two teams. Batting average, Central Noble 338, Columbia City 416. On base percentage, Central Noble 426, Columbia City 496. Slugging percentage, Central Noble 490, Columbia City 631. Fielding percentage, Central Noble 916 and Columbia City 934. And win-loss percentage 778 for both teams. And now make sure to stay tuned as we are going to do the national anthem. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back with Central Noble getting ready to lead off to hit, and Columbia City getting ready to field, hopefully looking to hold the Central Noble Cougars to a no no run inning here. Taking a look at the rest of the stat comparisons, batting average leaders, number 12, Kensington Kimmel with a 4.76 for Central Noble, and number 12, Haley Webb with a 5.83. The on-base percentage leaders for each team go to number 12, Kensington Kimmel with a 5.11, and Haley Webb with a 6.49. Slugging percentage goes to number 2, Grace Swank with an 8.33, and number 12, Haley Webb with a 1.041. Fielding percentages go to number 16, Callie Kuntz with a full 100, and fielding percentage for Columbia City goes to number 14, Hannah Licky with a full 100. And the win-loss percentage is number 2, Grace Swank with a 1, and number 19, Emma Hiss with 8.00. So now, leading off for Central Noble is number 21, Avery Dieter. And pitching for Columbia City is number 28, Bethany Hazelby. So first pitch underway. And it is called strike on the outside edge. Count 0-1, and Columbia City off to a great start here at the beginning of the game. Second pitch. Called strike on the outside edge again, count 0-2. And it looks like Avery Dieter might be struck out here. 0-2 count as Bethany Hazelby pitches. Foul tip into the backstop, count stays 0-2. Fourth pitch, high in the zone, called ball, count 1-2. And Bethany Hazelby looking for the strikeout here. Avery Dieter looking for a base hit to get on first. The pitch. Ooh, called ball on the inside edge, count 2-2. Foul tip on that pitch. Count stays 2-2 as that one went out over the backstop. And Columbia City still looking for the out here. That pitch called ball, full count. And now the possibility of a walk, base hit, or strikeout, all viable. And number 21, Avery Dieter, hit by pitch. She takes her place at first. And number 24, Kira Bolin, stepping up to the plate. That pitch called strike, count 0-1. So that one was inside and high. And this pitch called ball, high and outside, count 1-1 for Kira Bolin. Columbia City looking to possibly turn a double play here. Plays at 1-2. Line drive out into right field. It bounces, and the throw in, not in time to get the runner out at second. That is a base hit for Kiara Bolin. Number 3, Kennedy Weiss, stepping up to the plate. Plays at 1, 2, and 3 for Columbia City here. You got to think whatever base you're closest to, if you're an infielder, you should probably throw to as long as somebody's covering it. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Avery Dieter getting a decent secondary lead off of second base. The catcher, number 12, Haley Webb, checking Avery Dieter, making sure she doesn't take off. That pitch called strike, and the throw down to second, just barely not in time. Count 0-2, and Columbia City looking for the strikeout here. And that pitch fouled off and into the backstop. Count stays 0-2. That pitch knocked way up into the air and drops foul outside of the field of play. Count still 0-2. That pitch knocked up into the air over second base side and caught by the second baseman, number 23, Hannah Maggard, for the first out. And runners still on first and second with number 2, Grace Swank, stepping up to the plate. So that pitch fouled off into the parking lot, and count 0-1 with one out on the board for Grace Swank. That pitch called ball. Count 1-1, one out on the board, runners on first and second, and the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2, count 1-2. That pitch called ball, high and outside, count 2-2 with one out on the board. Grace Swank could possibly strike out depending on this next pitch. She is looking for a base hit to get on base as well as maybe score the runner on second. And the pitch knocked up into the air, out over the backstop and out of the field of play, bounces in the bleachers, count stays 2-2. And the pitch, swung, hit deep, left center, and home run for number 2, Grace Swank. That is able to score 3, and now the Central Noble Cougars up by 3 after that hit. And now number 11, Kylie Egolf, up to bat. Columbia City meeting out on the mound to give encouraging words to their pitcher, number 28, Bethany Hazelby, as number 11, Kylie Egolf, coming up to bat now. Fortunate turnout there for Columbia City there, but Central Noble happy making their way back to the dugout. The runners and the batter who was able to hit that home run, which was number 2, Grace Swank, the cleanup hitter for the Central Noble Cougars. And now as Columbia City looks to recover here, the pitch and a swing and a miss for strike 1. Count 0-1 now with one out on the board. and Columbia City looking to get back into this game quickly, make sure that they hold Central Noble to no more runs. Swing and a miss for strike 2 there, count 0-2. And based on a chart I have up here, which was for D1 softball through the 2017 to 2021 seasons, the batting average is just significantly dropped. It's an 0-2 count. That pitch called ball, but with an 0 count, batting average of 247, and with a 1-2 count, batting averages dropped to 189, and that a strikeout call there inside on the zone, and now number 14, Kendall Peace, up to bat now. That pitch. All right, that pitch called a strike there, count 0-1. Second pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. And with an 0-2 count, batting averages dropped to a 175 in D1 softball. One of those things where, like, it's a lot of pressure. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Just a lot of pressure put on a batter's shoulders when they think about how they have an 0-2 count and that their chance up to bat there is going to be significantly impacted by the next pitch. A lot of thoughts about just, you have to reach out and hit it, and usually you do, but you don't put a whole lot of power behind it. You just kind of take an 0-2 count swing, which is making sure you make contact and trying to beat out the throw, and sometimes that doesn't always work. But now the Central Noble Cougars make their way out to the field as the Lady Eagles get ready to bat. Pitching for the Cougars is number 2, Grace Swank, who was also able to hit the home run earlier. And now Columbia City looking to chip away at this Central Noble lead, slim lead here, 3-0 at the bottom of the first. Columbia City even possibly looking to get out ahead in this next inning. Just got to stay aggressive and keep the bats rolling throughout the game. Maybe even try to steal aggressively here. So now number 2, Casey Snyder, making her way up to the plate as the Central Noble Cougars looking to hold Columbia City to a scoreless inning here. Casey Snyder looking to start a rally for Columbia City and hopefully get some runs up on the board. At first pitch called strike, count 0-1. Second pitch called strike on the up and outside corner, count 0-2. And Casey Snyder here looking for some sort of desperation swing to put this ball into play for a base hit here. Third pitch. That pitch called ball on the outside edge, count 2-1. That one a good frame by the catcher there. Just not good enough as count 1-2 for Casey Snyder. She looks to put a base hit out in the field. Oh, a slow pitch there for the 1-2 count. And after the check swing and the pitch crossing the plate, called strike 3. So now number 14, Hannah Licky, up to the plate. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Count 0-1 as Hannah Licky looking to get back into the count here, possibly hit a base hit. That pitch high in the zone, count 1-1. Some of the pressure taken off. This next pitch could be a deciding factor in this at-bat here. That pitch called ball, count 2-1. And number 14, Hannah Licky, does have some room to work with to pick her pitch here and put this one out into the outfield. She bunts it down the first base side and safe at first base, able to beat out the throw. Awesome bunt by Hannah Licky. And now the right fielder, number 19, Emma Hiss, stepping up to the plate. And the Central Noble coach coming out to talk to the umpire, possibly to challenge that call. And as they discuss it, the catcher moves out to the mound to talk to the pitcher. And the Central Noble coach making his way back to the dugout. And Casey Snyder, or sorry, Emma Hiss looking to bat now. First pitch showing bunt already. Pulls back, and Hannah Licky safe at second base after the steal. And now with Hannah Licky in scoring position, Emma Hiss looking to batter in with a base hit. That pitch high in the zone for ball one, count 1-1. Third pitch. And check swing called strike there, count 1-2. And Emma Hiss in danger of striking out here, possibly looking for a base hit to be able to advance number 14, Hannah Licky. And called ball two there, count 2-2 with one out on the board. Emma Hiss has to choke up on the bat and swing at anything close here to help her team out. And that foul tip goes up behind the backstop and out behind the booth. Count stays 2-2. Emma Hiss looking to absolutely nail one into the outfield to score Hannah Licky. And the pitch. That one called ball low and inside, full count. And Columbia City looking for base hit or ball four. And Central Noble looking for a strikeout. And the pitch. Foul tip out into the backstop. Counts still 3-2 here as number 19, Emma Hiss, battling in this at-bat. And the pitch. A foul tip outside of the outer fence. Count still 3-2 with Emma Hiss battling. She's absolutely looking to put this one in play to be able to advance Hannah Licky and be able to get on base herself. Ball four. Emma Hiss takes her base, and now number 28, Bethany Hazelby, up to bat. Bethany Hazelby looking to answer number 2's home run, Grace Swank's home run, with a home run of her own here. That pitch called ball, count 1-0. That pitch is swing and a miss for strike one. Count 1-1. And Bethany Hazelby looking to be able to advance both the runners and possibly even hit a home run here. That pitch called ball low and inside. Count 2-1 with one out on the board. Runners on first and second base. That one fouled off over towards the home dugout, bounces off the top of the dugout, and count 2-2, 1 out on the board for number 28, Bethany Hazelby. And the pitch. Ball 3 high and outside, full count. And Bethany Hazelby looking for a base hit or ball 4 call. Grace Swank looking for a strikeout call here. Oh. Unfortunate for Columbia City there is that line drive hit over to the third baseman. Third baseman dropped it, but still able to step on third base and throw over to second base for a double play. So now Central Noble makes their way back out to the dugout, and Columbia City making their way back out to the field, hopefully to answer Central Noble's scoreless inning that they left Columbia City with, hoping to hold Central Noble to a scoreless inning themselves. While we are waiting for the next inning, make sure to follow WJHS 91.5 FM on Instagram to see updates on student projects and funny videos created by the students for the community. That is WJHS 91.5 FM on Instagram. And the throwdown to second base signals the start of the top of the second. And now Columbia City getting ready to face off against Central Noble in the top of the second. So now batting for Central Noble is number 9, Abby Heil. Abby Heil steps up to the plate. Bethany Hazelby looking to pitch. And it appears Blue had something wrong with Abby Heil's stance. It looked like her foot was touching the edge of the box. Swing and a miss for strike 1, count 0-1. And now Bethany Hazelby looking to pitch another strike here and hopefully get Abby Heil in a pressured situation with an 0-2 count. And the pitch. That one knocked up into the air over second base side. Second baseman Hannah Maggard able to get under and catch it for the first out of the inning. And now number 20, Hattie Heil, looking to bat now for Central Noble. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1, count 0-1 for Hattie Heil. That pitch called strike on the top outside corner and count 0-2 with 1 out on the board. Columbia City looking to finish it off here with the second out. That pitch called ball, count 1-2, 1 out on the board. Bethany Hazelby looking for the strikeout call here. And gets it on that pitch. And now number 12, Kenzie Kimmel, stepping out to the plate. 2 outs on the board, no runners on base. Central Noble leading 3-0. And the first pitch called ball on the outside edge, count 1-0. as Kenzie Kimmel looking to stay ahead in the count. That pitch called strike on the outside edge looked to be nearly in the same spot. And with count 1-1, 2 outs on the board, Bethany Hazelby pitches, ball high and outside, count 2-1. Looks like Bethany Hazelby trying to clip that outside edge there to stay out of the batter's reach and still get the strike calls. That pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2, count 2-2 with 2 outs on the board. And number 12, Kenzie Kimmel, could possibly strike out here. And she does, swing and a miss for strike 3. And now